Are you poor? This is my own personal Kbeauty full routine if you are poor. First, to remove your makeup, I would buy the SKINFOOD Milkshake Point Makeup Remover. This is the milkiest, most incredible makeup remover. In order to look at the price point of everything, I am going online onto YesStyle because YesStyle is the only website that I know that has the biggest variety of different Kbeauty products. But the price will be different everywhere. If you go to a chemist, if you go to a shop in person, if you go to different websites, everything will be different. So on YesStyle, this is between 9 to 13 euro, so it's not too bad. I'm trying to make everything on this list under 20 euro. Of course, that doesn't include shipping if you buy this online, but you know, I'm trying. Kbeauty isn't as cheap as it used to be. Ain't as cheap as it used to be. Then to double cleanse, I'm going to use the Manuka Pure and Deep Cleansing Foam. I've bought so much of this. This is the second box I have. I haven't opened one in my bathroom that I'm using every day. This is genuinely my favorite cleanser, or at least in my top 3 double cleanse with as the second step. This has a beautiful cream texture to it that as soon as you lather it with water on your face, it just gives you the most beautiful cleanse. And when it comes off, you don't feel like your skin is stripped. You still feel like there's a lot of moisture retained. This I bought for roughly 13 euro. You can buy it in a lot of places in person, and if you buy it online, I couldn't find a good price for it on YesStyle, so instead I found a good price for it on SkinCupid. As a toner, I'd pick the Pyunkang Yule Essence Toner. I used this before and I liked it. It was good, but within the constraints of being on a budget, it's not great. If you want a great toner, then I would say I need a little bit more leeway with the budget here, but this goes from between 12 euro to 13 euro on YesStyle. When I bought this, I didn't buy it online, I bought it in person, and it was probably a similar price. I really hate that there's now a 3 euro fee on top of everything you buy that comes from outside of Europe. So I don't really know how that's going to play into things. And then there's also sometimes shipping costs. So where you can, if you can find these products in person, which I think you can buy them in person. You're going to skip a serum because you're on a budget. Sorry to say, I looked through so many serums, and honestly, all the serums that I liked were just too expensive. And then the few ones that I saw that were under 20 euro, they weren't good enough to recommend. I'm not going to recommend anything unless I actually think it's good. And everything on this list are all things that I've actually used. Otherwise, I can't tell you if they're good or not. So skip a serum if you're on a budget. You can get to a serum next time when you get a little pay rise, or, you know, or inheritance comes in, you know. So then a moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer in the world, and this is also regardless of being on a budget or not, is the Saem Baobab Collagen Cream. Couldn't find it online. It's getting more and more scarce. So what they have that I have found is the Saem's Care Plus Manuka Honey Cream, which is basically a sister to the original cream I'm talking about, and it's the same brand. This is the most moisturizing, beautiful cream ever. Whenever I use this, my skin feels so good the next day after using it in the morning. It's just full of moisture. On YesStyle, this is between 11 and 13 euro. Obviously, we're skipping essences, we're skipping eye creams, we're skipping sheet masks or any retinol or any of that, or lip balm. That's all kind of add-ons. What usually would be last of your skincare routine in the morning going outside would be your sun cream. You can use any sun cream from the supermarket, any legal, legitimate sun cream that protects you from the sun, preferably factor 30, 50 as much as possible, is the best. When it comes to Korean sun creams, they're very much nice to haves, and I absolutely love to have them in my hand. So instead of recommending you just a sun cream, I'm going to recommend you something just slightly different that has been my holy grail for literal years. This is the Holika makeup sun cream. Factor 50 plus, it's a matte tone up. I would not use this as a sun cream on its own. I'd use a sun cream first and then put this over on the days where you don't want to wear makeup or foundation. When I wear this, I swear, it looks like I'm wearing foundation. If you have a skin tone like me, it really makes your skin even, it eliminates redness, and it doesn't really make much sense because it's very pink in colour, but there's something about the pinkness of this that will kind of just get rid of the redness. It'll even everything out. It kind of makes my pores disappear, and it truly looks like when I'm wearing this that I'm wearing foundation or makeup. I've gone out and I've been wearing no makeup at all. I've just put on sun cream and then I've put this on top, and people honestly thought that I had a full beat on. A full beat of foundation anyway, and even concealer. I found this on YesStyle averaging between 10 to 13 euro. If anyone has a recommendation of some really budget friendly serums, essences, eye creams that you've used yourself, leave them in the comments and let us all know, because I couldn't help you.